And I just don't understand the logics of that. Like, why do we feel like we can nurture these men into loving us the way that we want to be loved?
When you've constantly told that you can have it all, this is the result. Describe. Let's talk about it.
You'd be a man out here ready to give us the world, worship the ground we walk on, and we'll go for the one that's ignoring us, don't know what he want, like making you feel like anything that you're doing is irritating them. And I just don't understand the logics of that. Like, why do we feel like we can nurture these men into loving us the way that we want to be loved? I don't know what it is in us women that make us feel like that's what needs to be done, but I really think we need to rewire our brains and go for the man who is literally begging for your time and you're ignoring him because you want what you want. Sometimes what you want is not what you need. And I'm slowly starting to realize that. Yeah. It's a crazy realization. But I don't know. Maybe we need to stop thinking with our heart sometimes and play it smarter and listen to our brain.
Now, to be clear, I don't want to be disparaging. I don't want to start this off by seemingly like it's an attack on women. But what you're describing, that you know something is good for you, but you go with what feels good, with whatever you desire, what you want, that becomes the most important thing. That becomes the driving thing. That's how toddlers think. That's how you spend years trying to get your toddler to think outside of that well of emotion first and think about what makes sense. You set rules, you set boundaries, so your child understands, despite how I'm feeling, I don't just get to do what feels good. You take them down that journey so they can become a productive, healthy member of society where we understand clearly there is tons of stuff that I would want to do, tons of outcomes that I would personally want. But if I don't do what needs to be done, the important things first, the logical steps, I'm only going to sit here and constantly be disappointed. When she says, why do we try to nurture the wrong guy into the right guy, paraphrasing, you're not talking really about nurture. You're trying to change him into something that you want, the total package. You get pieces here, and then you say, if only now I can make him rich. He's handsome, he's tall, he's got the body, he's got the charm, he's got the jawline, he's got all those things. He's a bum though. But how can I transform him into something else? I can, by my own presence, my own direction, I can now elevate him to this status. You're a baby mama number 5, thinking that somehow you're going to be the difference maker. But in the real world, we understand that's not true. You really can't change another person's nature. They can put on the mask, they can put on a cape, they can put on their circus uniform for you, but that does not necessarily change the core identity of who they are. Now, before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. Subscribe to Sunday. We got that coming up at 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you join us in the chat. We have a lot of fun there. Besides that, hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store. Now, this is the quintessential issue that most men look at. This is why we say, you don't ask a fish how to catch a fish, because you don't even know the reasons why you're doing what you're doing. You know that this man isn't the type of man that you want, but since you're attracted to him, you think that you can transform him into the type of man that you want. Because we all think we're special, because we all believe that we're individuals, that we're capable of beating the odds, you become a stat. This is the most likely outcome for it to happen. If you're baby mama number 3, 4, 5, what do you think he was going to do? Why do you think he was going to change? Why do you think you'd have that much impact on someone? But you wanted it, so that became enough. You didn't look at it logically. You just said, well, this is how I feel. And because I've been told my feelings are the most important thing on the face of the planet, My feelings are biblical. They are God themselves. Therefore, everything that comes after the feeling has to be true. I have to follow it. You see women ruining marriages or getting out of marriages or initiating divorces for the reason saying, and they'll preface it by saying, he's a good guy. Never treated me wrong, never abused me, he took care of me financially, but he's just not my guy. You're following a feeling right now. And feelings, as we all know and understand, they change. They change all the time. Throughout the day, you can change. But when you move off these feelings because that feeling is biblical, there's nothing that the rest of us can do for you. This isn't a thing that you should now realize because it's going to come across that she's saying, wow, you should just settle for the person that really wants to take care of you. It's not settling. It's you growing up and realizing this is good for me. This is good for me. This is where I should park this entire train right here. This is the thing that's supposed to be actually better for me. This person's life, this person's character. This would make a great father. This person would be fantastic to do the rest of my life with. I just like that over there. I really like that over there. So you're at this conundrum where you actually have something that says, this is beneficial for the rest of my life. That feels good for Friday night. And you're stuck. And you're stuck. We demonstrate how stuck we are by keeping on tons of extra accoutrements that a man has to do because you're trying to convince yourself that if I'm going to be here and be with someone I'm not really attracted to, I have to have all these things now. You have to provide for me. You have to pay 100% of bills. You have to. Now follow it. It makes sense because that's not really where your heart is. So you need some sort of thing to balance the scales. Provision, protection, in that sense, in the sense of stability. That's what you want. The house, the cars, the kids, the trips. You want that from him. But that's why the other guy never requires it. That's why he doesn't have to jump through hoops. You want to be there. You're thinking about settling here with the good guy, with the guy that's already wants your attention, that craves your attention, that's ready to wait on you, hand and foot to dote on you. He gets the mountain of ish that he has to do because you don't really want it. Your heart's not in it. Where your heart lies, it's smooth. He can be as disrespectful to you as possible. He can actually abuse you and you'll stay there. This is the conundrum. This is why, man, we look and say, when we commit those type of sins, when we commit those type of atrocities, we say, I just want what I want. It doesn't matter that, she is Rihanna. It doesn't matter that she is any number of these women out there. You look at men, you say, yo, you're delusional. You're delusional. You don't have what it takes to be over there. Yeah, but I want it. That's not enough for men. We're told that you have to rely on the logic because that is how things get done. You won't look at the same when it comes to women. You won't hold yourself to that very same category. You won't say, yeah, what I'm talking about doesn't make any type of sense. I want the best aspects of a man from a man that's never demonstrated he has any of those aspects to begin with. And here, that good guy that actually wants to be with you, now you say, I've got to go to Mastro's. You've got to spend a bag. You've got to take him on vacation. You've got to pay this bill. You've got to show up in this and this and this way. The one that's good for you that can actually change your life in a positive way. That one you put through the hoops. So this isn't a question for men to solve. It's a thing for us to observe. As we have been doing, we've seen what you do for what you like, for what you're into. And when it's not us, this is the clearest indication for us to do about face and say, wish you the best. If you can, like you like to say, like women are very proud on saying, behind every great man is a woman. Go make that man great. We'll watch. So if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. Just trying to build something dope. See you in the next one.